Guys, hello. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily aggregated cryptocurrency blockchain news show of the day. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Look at my gear. Boom. Look at my 4th of July gear. I got my stars, got my stripes. What? Looking crisp. All right. So, guys, we're here for money, though. We're here for some money. Woo. So, we got a couple good ones today. Binance. Oh, so this was brought to us by a friend of the show, Adabob. He showed me this last night, that Syscoin got hacked on Binance. We're going to talk about that, the ramifications, what happened, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he freaked me out. I got money all over Binance. And when he told me Binance got hacked, I was like, get the fuck out of here. So we're going to talk about that, boys, because I know probably a bunch of you got money on Binance. Don't worry. We'll be watching those boys. We're also going to destroy a story on Coinbase. Now, this is a little bad news, but don't worry. But I have to say it because it's news, right? It's the big news. Well, the big news of the day was the Binance hack, but the second biggest news was this Coinbase thing. And so we're going to talk about that. Don't worry. It's not going to stop. Yeah, that tsunami is still on the way, but we are going to talk about some ramifications on that. Now, another friend of the show, Edwin C., showed me this story about SBI Holdings, and he's been talking about this. Since he's a good friend of the show, I thought I'd bring this up and look into it. So I looked into SBI Holdings, because personally, I'd never heard of it. I go through 10, 15 websites a day. Never heard of this shit. And so I'm going to read it to you anyway, and I'm going to give my analysis on that. And then finally at the end, we're going to have some good news. Oh, baby. More whales are about to be released. America's releasing their whales. Well, there's another country releasing their whales. Yeah. Yo, pods and pods of orca. Pods, brothers. Look. What you are right now, there's a fucking wave of money. You're like a surfer. You're a surfer. Okay? What do surfers do? You sit out there and you wait for that fucking wave to come, and then when it hits, pop, you pop on the board like that. I don't know if any of you been surfing, but you go pop. You get on it, and then you ride that motherfucker in, right? I lived in Hawaii for 3 months. But you learn some stuff. And anyways, that's what we're waiting for. So we're going to talk about the wave that's on the way. And buddies, holy shit. We talked about a wave that was already coming because of custodianship. What's a fucking favorite word around these parts? Holy custodianship. Custodianship. Well, there's going to be a little bit more custodianship going on around the world. And man. So you see how this is. Okay. Let's just get to the. We'll talk when we get there. So stick around till the end. You know we're gonna be talking. We're gonna be talking about that money, boys. We're gonna be talking about money, and it's not talking about money. We're gonna be looking at it, laughing at it, watching it. Come on in to us. So you know how we do around these parts, boys. We start out with our top 10 cryptos of the day. We got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, and Tether still holding the 10th spot. Neo, oh shit, look at that. Tron got knocked down to 12th. Neo took over the 11th spot. Actually, earlier today, Neo was at 10. And Tether went down to 11. Yo, the jockeying in the top 10 is heavy, boys. Oh, yo, the jockeying in the top 10 is heavy. Alrighty then. So, but in terms of how much fucking money we made, fuck all. These are shit numbers in terms of our growth for the day. We got, 5% on IOTA. Oh, that's how IOTA got back in the 9th spot. They rocked that. Ooh, 2% for Neo. Oh, is that 2 or 12? Is that? 12% for Neo, guy. They rocked it. All right, well, let's check out our top earners of the day. Bang, Ethos, Qcash, Electroneum. I heard about these guys, Electroneum. I don't remember what the flip their blockchain is going to do, but I don't know, man. They have a pretty big following. There's some guy on YouTube. All he does is talk about these guys. All right. Anyway, though, Eternity, Gas, Neo, kind of the same thing. Well, not the same thing. Zilliqa, Bitcoin, and Smart Cash. Boom. Double numbers, most of them. Nice. All right. Let's get to the news because I want to talk about something later. So anyway, so this was the one from Adabob showed us, guys. So let me school you. Holy crap. He showed me this shit. Look at this shit. This was last night, 20 hours ago. He's like, great show, thanks. Take a look at this shit. Right? So it was a flippin' story about what we're about to read. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So I'm like, damn, fucked up shit. That's fucked up for Syscoin. He's like, yeah, it'll hurt them. They'll probably muddle through. They'll probably muddle through a hard fork or something. He's like, I'm more worried about Binance. And then, like, yo, guy, Adabob, bro, calm down with me, bro. You're scaring the shit out of me. And then when I read that, I don't remember what time this was, but this was the wee hours of the morning. I was like, holy fuck. And so I replied back, lame. I got shit on Binance. You know, I got bad for Sys, but lowers the confidence of Binance. Look, I got tons of money on Binance. And so, I mean, in action, I'll tell you the truth. If I can't put it on a hardware wallet, it stays on Binance. Like, it's either in a Ledger or a Trezor or on Binance. So when he told me that, Adabob, bro, man, you got to calm down with that shit with me in the middle of the day. Or, sorry, the middle of the night like that. 2, 3 in the morning. There's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? Tell me that shit midday, bro. Midday. All right, but let's check it out, guys. So Binance got hacked. Well, not hacked. Let's just read about what happened, okay? So there's a few updates, and we'll get into them. Everything's okay. Your money's all right. But let's just get into what happened, though. Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume, suspended trading services on Wednesday after irregular transactions were reported on its platform. Syscoin, a distributed network based on a fork of the Bitcoin protocol, said on Twitter around 2100 UTC on Tuesday that it noticed a potential issue and subsequently asked exchanges to suspend the trading of its SYS cryptocurrency. Oh, that's how you found out. Oh, it was on Tuesday. What day is it today? That's how we're on South Beach. I got to remember. Oh, it's Wednesday. Okay. The project later confirmed after investigation that it discovered an odd trading behavior coupled with atypical blockchain activity. Though Syscoin has not yet disclosed details from its investigation, the issue appeared to have resulted in unusual transactions on Binance's SYS order books, which accounted for over 87% of the cryptocurrency's total trading volume, data shows. The 24-hour price high data from Binance indicates that at one point, one Syscoin, holy shit, this is unbelievable, was worth 96 Bitcoin. Yo, that is some irregular trading indeed. While its price had previously maintained around 0.00004 Bitcoin. Yet it is unclear how many SYS tokens might have been executed at the unusual price. Syscoin co-founder Sebastian de Michel told CoinDesk, my understanding is that yes, Syscoin was sold for 96 Bitcoins per unit at one point today. We saw massive bot activity. Our community let us know that they were having trouble with deposits at Binance. Someone fucked around. Someone fucked around with the system somehow with one of these bots. You know, there's these new. Look, I'm not a trader. You know me. I'm a forex trader. So yeah, if you don't know who you're talking to or who you're listening to, my name is Shamari. I'm a forex trader. You can go to forexfactory.com. Type in my name, Shomari. You'll see I'm a investor. My money makes me money. I don't have a 9-to-5 job or anything like that. Anyways, but they're saying, and what I want to say, in the Forex world, we also have that. We have these things called EAs. Here on the crypto world, they're called bots. But an EA, what an EA is it'll trade your account for you based on blah, 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 whatever criteria you put in it. And it looks like someone figured out some way to do some sneaky thing and mess with Syscoin on Binance. Guys, it's the 4th of July. I started my 4th of July celebrations on the 3rd of July, so I am a little hungover. But money never sleeps, so I got to watch my shit. Plus, I love talking about money anyway. Doesn't matter how hungover I am. All right. So, anyways, guys. Also, so some, and then let's skip down a little bit. So, due to the irregular trading on some APIs, Binance will remove all existing API keys. This for anyone who's trading on Binance. If you are a trader, you're trading on Binance, you're gonna have to replace your API keys. To recreate. Okay, so let's start again. Due to the irregular trading on some APIs, Binance will remove all existing API keys as a precautionary security measure. All API users are requested to recreate their API keys, Binance wrote. And they haven't responded to comment. So following the event, the price of Syscoin surged by around 100% to nearly 50 cents, which was followed by a rapid decline to around 28 cents, according to CoinMarketCap. So that was the big news. So here's the update. So these are the two updates up here, okay, guys? So we're going to read these little updates here. Update, July 4th, 8:07 UTC. Binance said that it resumed trading at 800 UTC on July 4th and will release a more in-depth explanation of today's maintenance in a later announcement. And then later on, about an hour and 23 minutes later, Binance confirmed the system maintenance was due to irregular trades of the SYS cryptocurrency and has released an incident recap. Like, if you want to go there. You guys know I put the links for all these sites, all these stories we read. I put the links in the description of the videos on YouTube. So go to them. Here's the recap right here. As you can see, well, I'll press it for you. You can just take a quick look. I mean, we're not going to read it, but blah, blah, blah. So this is the official Binance recap. They're breaking down. So head on over there. Check that out if you want. Now, oh, shit, buddies. You know me. You know what I'm waiting for. Well, you know what my favorite word is. Our favorite word. Hold on, let's talk like this. You know what's going on around these parts. Shit, guys, we were waiting for this custodianship thing to happen. Holy fucking, they tricked us, right? They tricked us. They said last week that they were just applying for custodianship. And then they just, boom, Coinbase, just, boom, comes out with custodianship. Unfortunately, Coinbase's custody partner, let's get back out here. Coinbase's custody partner paid an $80,000 fine for putting customer assets at risk. Now, while this is a issue, it's not world ending. Custodianship is still here, alive and well. Let's read first, and then we'll get into my analysis later. You hate to hear fuckery like this, right? You're on a good mood. It's all fucking weak, man. Fuck custodianship, and then boom, then you drop it on us. We're like, holy shit. I'm looking at the whales coming in. Oh, that's what I do around these parts, right? During the day, I just sit around with my binoculars. I just look at that green wave coming closer. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I roll around these parts. Fuck. And look, it's not the end of the world, though, but it is a little bitch. This is a fucking little pain in the ass. All right, I'm going to calm down with the language. All right, guys, so it's a little problem, but not the end of the world. And by no means not the end of the world. And believe me, we're going to end this 4th of July on some good news because I got stories about new whales coming from a new part of the world. And boy, oh boy, those are some hungry beasts. So we got our whales still coming from America. But I'm going to talk to you about some other boys that are coming. So nothing's changed. Get your money right. All right, let's go. So cryptocurrency and exchange brokerage giant Coinbase announced this week, to much fanfare, that it obtained 10 customers for its new institutional-grade custody service. However, it seems that the firm's partner in the venture, Electronic Transaction Clearing, ETC, has a less than stellar reputation when it comes to safeguarding customer funds. Though Coinbase is in the process of acquiring regulatory approval to operate as a broker dealer, a development made possible after a slew of acquisitions intended to fast track the firm's journey to regulatory compliance, it did not need to obtain formal approval from the Securities and Exchange Commission to launch the custody service. That's because the firm released the product in partnership with ETC, a broker dealer already operating as an institutional custodian. So we know about this, guys. Remember last week we read, right? The Coinbase guy told us, he's like, yeah. We're going for our SEC regulations, blah, blah, blah. We should be approved soon. But then you can see what sneaky shit they did. They didn't want to wait for approval, so they just decided to fucking buy a company that already had SEC approval, and they're like, all right, well, we're approved. We're custodians now, right? Unfortunately for us, these sons of bitches. All right. Let's just get into it. I'm getting a little crazy. Blah blah blah. So, this is what happened. So the company that they're using, this ETC, according to the SEC, the firm tasked with safeguarding the customer assets illegally placed more than $25 million of customer security at risk in order to fund its own operations. So what they were doing was they were taking customer money and using it to fund operations. A custodian is not you're just there to hold it, not use it. You give me $1 billion, I'm a custodian. Doesn't matter. If I need to pay this or that, that comes out of my company's money. I'm not allowed to touch these guys' money. That's the whole point of custodianship. So, in one instance, ETC used... what the fuck is this shit? Hold on a second, guys. I must have pressed something wrong. Well, not must have. Obviously, I did. So, in one instance... ETC used a client's $8 million deposit to cover its margin requirements on funds that it had borrowed. So it sounds like these boys are trading and they got margin called and they used the client's money to cover that margin. In another, the firm used $17 million in customer deposits as collateral for a loan. Incidents such as these occurred at numerous times in 2015. The SEC says. So no customer funds were directly affected. Nevertheless, all of these actions do violate the protection rules. So, look. And this is the problem for us. Now, Shamar, who gives a fuck? Well, this is why we give a fuck, dudes. Is that what's not clear, though, is whether this incident will make already hesitant institutions even more nervous to trial a nascent product such as Coinbase Custody. Coinbase was not available for comment. So that's the problem. Look. Whales are coming. This is one custodianship crew that had a couple little problems back in 2015. But, shit. Like, just, fuck, if they were reputable, there'd be more of a piling in. It's not over. I'm just a little drunk and hungover, so don't allow my emotional reactions to affect you. Let's just talk technicals. So there's a little smudge on this company, but it's not going to affect the whales. Plus, other companies are going to have custodianship and blah, 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 blah. So, when JP Morgan offers custodianship and Goldman Sachs offers custodianship, I mean, it'll be all good. But this is a news channel, and this was the big news of the day. So I had to report it. Fucking, I hated listening to this shit. I hated saying it, but I had to report it. Let's get off that crap. It really doesn't matter. The whales are still on the way. But just know, Coinbase, their person's doing the custody for them. A little tainted. Doesn't mean custodianship isn't happening, but there's a taint. A little sniff. A little whiff of something. Okay, now, Now, this one was brought to me by Edwin C. This guy keeps, Edwin, my brother, friend of the show, great friend of the show. Actually, he's the guy I talk to most, finally, someone who actually comments, and I get to comment back. He comments back at me, we comment back, and boom. My buddy, we're talking to each other. And he's out there on Twitter. That's the thing, guys. Edwin's out there on Twitter doing the dude. I see him out there retweeting, doing some stuff. So, Edwin, I brought this up for you, brother. And so I'm going to, and for everybody, actually, it's a big deal. It's not like just for that guy, but it is a big deal. But I am going to give some analysis to the end that might, so just wait for the analysis of the story, and I'm going to bring you my analysis of this story. Okay, so SBI Holdings, the Japanese financial powerhouse and partner of Ripple, recently said that it will bring customers from its huge user base, which consists of more than 23 million people, to its new cryptocurrency exchange. These guys are going to open a cryptocurrency exchange. SBI Holdings Virtual Currencies is a wholly subsidiary of SBI Holdings, Inc., which announced the official launch of cryptocurrency spot trading services, VC Trade, on June 4th, 2018. The process of registration as a cryptocurrency and trading business was completed in September 2017. The trading platform featured only Ripple. They're not Ripples, they're XRPs. Remember, we did the Ripple story. I showed you the difference between Ripple and XRP initially, but later Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash was added. Since then, they have made significant progress in terms of total trading value and popularity. There are only a handful of government-approved cryptocurrency exchanges in Japan, and this is one of them. So far, it has been open only to a limited number of pre-registered users. However, it is to change very soon. According to SBI, the full-scale launch is scheduled for this month. Boom. The company hopes that will be able to bring a flow of users from its huge customer base onto the trading platform. I want everyone to understand this. They have a customer base. They want to bring it onto their trading platform. According to Business Insider Japan, Yoshitaka Kitayo, CEO of Strategic Business Innovator Group, said that once the platform fully launches, it will be the number one in the blink of an eye so quickly. So even if a tremendous number of customers come, we can build a system that can bear it. In other words, like Coinbase, all those new customers, Coinbase couldn't handle it. It took all that time for delay. They're saying, nah, we're good. We're already big like that. Last month, Kitayo said that he believes the blockchain and cryptocurrency will fuel the next economic boom in Japan. Booyah. Oh, and it will. And we were actually going to read about that shit because we got whales, motherfuckers. We got whales on the way. We talked about the American ones from the Coinbase Custody. I got another story for you after this, so hang around. Money's coming. But now, about this particular story, though, SBI Holdings, let me just say this. Okay, they have a bunch of customers. Yeah, but those customers, okay, so they're going to open an exchange. Okay, so there's a new fucking exchange. So what? We have new crypto exchanges. And I'm saying this not to get down on anyone or anything, but just I don't want you to think that there's going to be some big run up in money when this happens. And I'm going to tell you why. Well, why, Shamari? Man, you're killing my dreams. I'm going to tell you why. SBI already has customers, right? And we're talking about Japan. In Japan, everybody knows where to get cryptocurrency. Japan, Bitcoin is legal tender. Legal tender. So if you are already in cryptocurrency, if you want to be in cryptocurrency, you're already in it, right? Because SBI says, hey, we're going to allow you to buy some Ripples. People are already like, I already have Ripples, you fucking moron. I've had Ripples for a few years. It'd be like, I bank with Bank of America, right? So it'd be like Bank of America telling me right now, today, hey, Shamari, tomorrow you can buy crypto through us. So fucking what? I already have the shit I want. So it's not going to, and this is why I'm saying, don't expect a run up in our holdings, because the people who already hold it already, right? They might, this announcement, yeah, it's good for SBI. So maybe some traders from Binance will go to SBI. Some traders from Qcoin will go to SBI. Some traders from Bitrex will go to SBI. But it's not bringing in new money. We need new money. The same money just going from one exchange to another doesn't help us. It's still just the same amount of money. It's just moving around. We need whales. Oh, we need brand new money and fucking lots of it to drive up our prices, So this SBI Holdings shit is all gravy. 23 million users. Yeah, so what? That's the same as Bank of America saying, well, we've got this many customers. Yeah, when they offer me a new crypto account, I'm going to say, I already have crypto, buddy. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not going to make new money come in. Just because SBI Holdings offers cryptocurrency accounts is not going to magically make that old lady over there just be like, oh, I need some Bitcoin. She doesn't know what they are, right? Like, she doesn't get it. You see, so that's why, brothers, I mean, look, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. And, man, I hope I'm wrong. I mean, maybe magically somehow that dude down the road will decide to buy crypto all of a sudden because there's a brand new exchange around. But it's not going to fucking matter. I believe what you have to remember is Japan isn't like America. Here in America, nobody knows what crypto is. Nobody. You walk out here to Lincoln Road, Ocean Drive, wherever. Hey, guys, what's a distributed ledger? They don't know. In Japan, they know what cryptocurrency is. People live on Bitcoins in Japan. Like, you guys, I hope you get it. Like, how deep the inroads are into the Japanese and South Korean and Asian psychology about Bitcoins. It's not like here in America. It's not like here there in Europe. People, yeah, some people know, some people don't. In Asia, they all know. Japan, South Korea, China, they all know. So if you wanted to be in cryptocurrency, you're already there. So the fact that these guys are going to open some new exchange, like, so what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck if someone opens some new exchange. I already have my money on Binance. Or, you know, on my hardware wallets in my bank, you know, safety deposit box. So, not to be the bearer of bad news, but guys, don't get too hyped about this particular story, all right? But what you should get hyped about in terms of Japan and money is the next motherfucking story that I'm about to bring, because this is the real deal, and this is what we want. Oh, okay, and also, guys, who gives a shit about a couple million fucking retail investors? We need more than that. To drive these prices up, we need whales. We need billionaires, millionaires and billionaires, buddy. I don't give a fuck about, like I told you, soccer mom, soccer dad right now. That's not going to drive these holdings up for us. We need whales. Well, Shamar, I thought you said there were new whales coming. There are new whales coming, motherfuckers. And I'm about to drop that science on you right now. Like, look, guys, we got all amped about custodianship in America. Well, here we go. We have American whales on the way. Now, we just talked about the SBI holding things in Japan. Fuck that exchange. But what is amazing about Japan? Bang. Boom. These motherfuckers are about to revise their financial regulations. Oh my gosh, and I'm going to read it to you right now. We're going to get whales. So, thank you, Edwin. It's true, SBI. Hey, those are great for retail investors. Fuck them. We need whales. Whales on the horizon, buddy. And that's what's a-coming. Now, boys, let's get into that shit right there. This is going to be our happy story of the day to send us off into crypto happiness. All right, look here, boys. Japan's financial regulator is reportedly considering a shakeup of its existing framework of regulating cryptocurrency exchanges to bolster customer protection norms and better secure investor assets. Exactly. Big money doesn't come in unless unless there are customer fucking protections. You know what I'm saying? Unless their assets are fucking secure, right? What have we been reading about here in America? What's our favorite fucking word? Custodianship. SEC, regulated, licensed, safe. Holy shit. Once these fucking rich fucks feel safe. All right, I got to calm down. Whew. Been drinking, I told you, since last night, guys. Okay, hold on. We got to talk about money, though, around these parts. We're talking about money around these parts. Look, once that money feels safe, holy shit, it's coming in. So American money's coming. We got Coinbase. We just say that. Yeah, don't worry about that. Custodianship is coming here. Now, in April 2017, the Financial Services Agency, Japan's financial regulator and watchdog, so our version in America here, if you're watching from America, our version of the SEC, enacted legislation that recognized Bitcoin as a legal method of payment following a revision of the country's Payment Services Act. So, guys, and this is why this goes back to that SBI story. Everybody knows about fucking Bitcoins and cryptocurrency in Japan. So if you already want to be in crypto, if you're in Japan and you wanted to be in crypto, you already are. It's not like America where you have to teach them what it is and all that, and then they're like, maybe I'll get in. No, they already know. And back in April 2017, they already made it legal tender. You can live on Bitcoin in Japan. Do you know? I want you guys to Google this. Google this. Trying to live in China on cash for 1 week. There's a reporter. She did a report on it. When you're in Asia, it's not like here in America. You can't just walk around with cash, spending shit. In Asia, some parts of Asia, they'll look at you like you're a moron. If you Google that report, I think it's from a Guardian reporter or a New York Times reporter, and she tells you how she tried to live in Beijing for 1 week with cash. She went to McDonald's. They looked like her. She was a fucking idiot. They were like, "What are you talking about? We don't take paper money." That's the level. Just because where you live, you can still spend paper. The world around us is all going and doing their own things, and you got to stay up to it. You got to stay on point. All right. And that's what Asia's about. Asia, they don't play games. In China, their homeless men have QR codes beside them. A fucking little paper with a QR code right beside the guy. And you can boop and give him 50 cents. I'm serious. Google that article. Trying to live in Beijing for 1 week on cash. And I bet you the article will come up. I bet you it'll come up. All right. But anyway, so that's the level. That's why I'm saying, believe me, if there's an Asian that wants crypto, they're already in. We need the Europeans, the Africans, the South Americans, and the Americans to come in. All right. So, but we're going to tell you the good news of who the fuck is coming in. And what we really need is, we need those whales, boys. And here come the whales. So, the regulation also mandated that cryptocurrency exchange operators with a domestic presence to register with the FSA and earn a license from the regulator. Yeah, dude, we want them regulated. Big money's not coming in unless they're regulated, unless they know their money's protected. We're the bunch of idiots. You want to get real? We're the idiots. We keep hearing that this exchange get hacked and that exchange get hacked. This many coins got stolen, that many coins got stolen. But we keep buying it, don't we? Yeah. Billionaires don't fuck around like that. They're not going to put up with the crap that we're putting up with at all. They're already billionaires, so I already have billions. I don't need, they don't need to put their stuff in a hackable thing. They're rich. They already have whatever. So over a year later, the regulator is now considering a pivot in its foundation of crypto exchange regulation after determining that current customer protection mechanisms afforded by the Payment Service Act is insufficient. That's good news. So these regulators are like, nah, dude. Nah, man. This isn't good enough. We're not protecting the money enough. And so the FSA is reportedly looking at bringing the cryptocurrency exchange sector under the purview of the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act to recognize and affect laws applicable to traditional security firms and stock brokerages. That's what's happening here, right? So what does it say? They want to bring them under the laws that are applicable to the traditional securities firms and stock brokerages. That's what's happening here. The big money's on the side here, right? Until what? Custodianship, until SEC licensing, until applicable laws in traditional securities, just like over there in Japan, here. That's what we're doing. So what I'm telling you is that this is good news, guys. This is good news. That Japan is going to re-regulate or up their regulation is good news. Why? Well, that brings in some Japanese whales. That brings in the Japanese whales. You see that? You know what we're looking at. You know, when I look over here, boys, you know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that green tsunami. It's a fucking tsunami that's coming. There's a bunch of Americans on it right now. It looks like the Japanese are about to throw some boys on that bitch too and bring in more money. This is what we need. We need a tsunami of major investors from all around the world to come in. We wait till the Europeans get here. We got to get the Europeans to get up in here too. But for now, we got the Japanese and the Americans about to bring that, this tsunami of money. Now, the FIEA mandates that companies regulated under the law are required to manage customers' funds separately from corporate assets. Broadly speaking, the FIEA has far more robust investor protection norms. The report suggests with strict rules to check activity like insider trading. That's what they want. Look. Big money, and the same with me. You guys know I'm a Forex trader. Go to forexfactory.com. Type in my name, SHOMARI. I've been trading and investing. My money makes me money for 18 years. I don't have a regular 9-to-5 job. And that's what you want. Look. I lose trades. Sure, I lose fucking trades. Right? The goal is to win 7 out of 10 trades. I lose trades too. I don't mind losing trades, but I don't want anyone stealing my money. When I have my money in my brokerage account at FXCM, well, FXCM's busted now, so now I'm at forex.com. But when I have my money on there, I want to know it's safe. Right? And that's what the big money wants. My money ain't shit. The big money, billionaire money, that's what they want. When they put their, like here in America, when you put your money on E-Trade, yeah, it's safe. It's safe. Whether you make a trade, lose a trade, whatever, that's up to you. But your money, as long as you don't mess with it, it's safe. Right? No one's ever going to steal it. No one's ever going to run off with it to the Bahamas and buy themselves a yacht. Right? Because it's in custodianship. Because it's regulated. Because there are robust investor protection norms up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that's what they want. That's what they want around the world. And so, guys, we got our investor norms. We got the custodianship. Okay, that was first. Now we need the SEC approval. That's number 2. And then we are gung-ho here. Now, looking at Japan, big money in Japan. Big money in Japan. Like those guys, Japan, everybody knows about crypto. I have friends from Japan, and they talk to me about it all the time. Like, it's a big deal there. Like, it's a thing you talk about, like, just on the street with people, you know, or at the work, you know, at your work, your job, your job, right? Like, that's how big it is. It's not like us here in America. Like, it's just us kind of who know, and we're talking now, but no one the fuck around here knows. No. Over in Japan, they all know. Kids know. It's serious over there, okay? So what the good news is that they are about to unleash some robust investor protection norms with strict rules to check activity and shit like insider trading. No manipulation. No manipulation of the markets. That's how they're going to go over there in Japan. So, the ramification of the biggest cryptocurrency theft of all time has already seen the FSA ramp up its scrutiny in the sector with spot checks of exchange business suspension orders, outright rejection of a crypto exchange registration application, and most recently, business improvement orders to 6 licensed cryptocurrency exchanges in the country. Now, Edwin, you told me there weren't any crypto exchanges. There are. There are crypto exchanges already. It's just going to be a fucking new one. And it is bank backed, yes. But so what? If people wanted crypto, they already have it. So it's not going to put new money. We need new money. We need whales, brother. We need whales to come in. Now, but here's where the whales do come in. Let me calm the fuck down. If the proposed shift to regulate cryptocurrency exchanges under the scope of the FEIA occurs, cryptocurrencies will be classified as a financial product. This in turn could lead to cryptocurrencies gaining exposure to what? Gaining exposure to what? To mainstream financial markets. Whales. Late last year, the Tokyo Financial Exchange, a major Japanese future exchange, revealed plans to support Bitcoin as a financial product by listing the cryptocurrency through a derivatives futures product. We already talked about derivatives. I trade derivatives just because I buy Japanese or I short the Australian dollar and the Japanese yen doesn't mean I own either of those two cryptocurrency or real currencies. Doesn't mean I own any of them. But what's this new financial regulation in Japan about to do? Lead to cryptocurrencies gaining exposure to mainstream financial markets. Who? Whales. That's what we need, buddies. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me some bullshit stories about fucking little mom and pop coming in. I want to hear about whales. Whales are coming into this bitch. And we're about to get rich off that, right? And so you see what's happening is, the truth is, all the governments are trying to regulate quickly. What do you think their rich boys are doing? What do you think the Tokyo Stock Exchange boys are talking about? They want to come in here and make all this money. So they're fucking telling all these politicians, hurry the fuck up and regulate so we can get in. Because they're not allowed to have money like we talked about on Ledger Nano or some bullshit. What do you think the American boys are doing? Why do you think we have regulation so fast? They're telling the SEC and everyone, get the fuck in there and regulate so we will know how much taxes we have to pay, what the blah, 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 like all these little rules, where we have to hold this stuff, all of it. Just give us the rules and let us make the money. That's what these guys do. That's what Wall Street does. That's what Tokyo does. That's what London boys do. You over there in France with the footsie. Your boys. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're waiting for. Regulation, it's a race. And that's why I'm saying, boys, I ain't gonna fuck about your wife, your friends, your buddies fucking with you, everyone fucking with you about money. You know, because you've been here and you've been talking to Shamari and your cryptocurrency blockchain news, and we do real news around here. I am an investor, so I look at it from the investor standpoint. So you're getting real news around here, not some 9-to-5 worker bee guy trying to tell you about cryptocurrency. And let me tell you, there's a wave of money, a fucking tsunami that's coming. We already read it. We already know the custodianship is here in place and rocking and rolling. Now, boom, with this revision of the cryptocurrency regulation here in Japan, holy shit, they're going to bring their whales. And then once all those, like, look, around the world, whales know each other. So when his buddy in America, let's say some guy in, I don't know, Argentina, a billionaire in Argentina, when he's talking to his buddy in America, and his American buddy's like, dude, we're making so much money off this crypto. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to build a fund too and come on through. When when some guy in South Korea is talking to his whale buddy over in Japan, and thanks to the revising of the crypto exchange regulation, he now gets to start a fund. He now gets to start a fund that is, robust, and that is leading to cryptocurrency getting mainstream. And the mainstream, yeah, that's the mainstream. His buddy's like, yo, you making money over there? The guy in Japan's going to be like, yo, hell yeah, we're making loot. We're flying over here. And so this is all good news for us. So that's what I wanted to leave you with, a good news story of the day. More whales. More whales. We got the American whales over here. And we got the Japanese whales coming in over here. Yo, guys, you're about to be rich. I'm not going to bullshit you. I mean, why do I have to bullshit? Like, why can't we just say it? You're about to be rich, and that's why American whales, Japanese whales, come on Europe, come on London, come on Germany, France, let's go. Let's go. Let's get some whales in. Let's get this money right. So, good news. Good news for you today. Happy 4th of July for all you American brothers and sisters. Happy 4th of July for the rest of you too. Why not just celebrate with us? Today, we're all Americans. We're all Kryptonians. We're all making money. All right, guys. So, as we usually do, let's finish this. Let's wrap it up. Let's see what the market is doing now. Boom, up a little bit, but not really fuck all. So, whatever. Good day. Good day. Oh, Neo's still at 11. I saw that. I saw the 13.58 there. I was like, damn. I thought they rocked it, but okay. They're still down there. All right, guys. So remember, we're doing the 1,000-year blah, blah, blah thing, or 1,000 subscriber challenge. Help us out. Tweet us, retweet us, share this. Get all your friends to know, which they should know if you like your friends. Well, you want them to make money. So send them here. Also, please subscribe below. There's a little button. It'll come up right here. Subscribe on that. Press the little bell beside it, and you will get automatic updates, and you will be ready as proper investors to invest in this market. All right, so subscribe below. Guys, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope you're out there barbecuing, grilling, drinking, whatever you're doing. I'm about to get a little bit more loose. Subscribe here, guys. Now, this has been Shamari Clark. We got, hold on. So we got one set of whales, the Americans. Hold on. We're not done yet. Look, we're going to talk. Look, gentlemen, you who are friends of the show and who watch this, so you're obviously wise. You've been watching this. You know what I mean? And we've been watching the markets together. So let's just have a chat together here real quick. So I know I've said it, but I'll just say it again. So we got custodianship. Bang. Number one. Now we need SEC licensing to really unleash the tsunami. I mean, the tsunami is coming, but to really unleash. Now, what do we have? We've got the Japanese. Hold on, let me talk to you like brothers. Now, actually, we'll just talk from here. Now, we've got the Japanese. They're about to regulate and have their boys, just like our boys want custodianship and want safety. Well, obviously, so do their boys. Now we have the Japanese coming. So we've got two sets of whales. Guys, you're like a surfer. Okay, I want you to understand this. I know people are complaining, like I said, your wife, your friends, your shit talking shit to you. We're surfers. What does a surfer do? A surfer paddles out in the water and waits for a wave. You wait for a wave. You don't make a wave. You wait for it. You got to paddle out there. You sit on your board. I used to live in Hawaii for a little, so I know this scenario. You sit there, and then when the wave comes, pop, you pop up, boom, and you ride that motherfucker in. That's what we're doing right now. Your surfboard, that's your crypto. That's your portfolio. Okay? And that wave that's coming, holy shit, that green wave that's coming, that's going to be the best ride of your life. That's going to be the best ride of your life. So for us here in America, my favorite word is custodianship. over there in Japan, they're about to regulate. I love the word regulation now too. So we got a regulation wave and we got a custodianship wave, and they're both riding at us, riding right at bringing a tsunami. And we have our portfolios. Those are our surfboards, and we're gonna ride this motherfucker in. We're gonna hang ten. we're gonna ride this bad boy right in, guys. I told you about Noah's Ark. You build that motherfucker. Build that fucker. Why? Why? The same thing I told you before. Because you know what's happening. You know what's happening. Look. Because you know the reason you're building an ark is right here. There it is. Because you know that there is a regulatory revision happening, and that's going to bring cryptocurrency into the mainstream of the financial markets in Japan. Do you see what I'm saying? You are the wise. Look, I'm not going to bullshit you. Whoever you are watching this, you're smart to watch me. Might even, man, that's a little arrogant. No, it's true. Because I don't fuck around. I'm an investor. I'm not a guy with a 9-to-5 job who's investing. I'm an investor. And it's this kind of shit that we look at, and that's the kind of shit that you know now. You fucking know. You know. All the talking and the complaining and the people saying this is all a bunch of bullshit, this is a scam and all that. Wipe that out of your heads, because you know. And like we talked about with Noah, the reason Noah knew, well, I don't know why Noah knew. God told him. But that's not the point. The point is that he knew something first, before it happened. So he got himself ready so that when it happened, he benefited. He lived. Well, you know, you out there, all these people around the world, look around you. How many? They don't know about floods of money coming into this one industry called cryptocurrencies, or this one thing called cryptocurrencies. But you do, and you're already here. Right? The whole world doesn't know. Just like Noah. All those people in the world, when Noah was around, they didn't know. They were just partying and drinking and doing what they were doing without a care in the world. Until what? The Bible says, they were washed away. Gone. Now, they're not going to get washed away with this, with what we're doing. But what I'm saying is, one guy only benefited, him and his family. Noah and his family, his sons and his wife, and the animals. And that's what you're doing. In your community, wherever you live right now, I bet all around you, people don't even know what the hell you're talking about when you talk to them about cryptocurrency. They probably think you're crazy. Fuck them. That's what they thought about Noah. Yeah, they thought he was Looney Tune. They thought he was smoking a little bit too much of that wacky tobacco. But yo, he knew what was up, right? However you get the information. Noah got it from God. You're getting it from YouTube. Well, not YouTube. You're getting it from those sites, but you're listening right here. I'm telling you some crap. So, well, it's not crap. It's real, but you see what I'm saying? And so that was the beauty. So when the flood came, he just casually entered the ark and away he went. And that's what you guys are about to do. Guys, whatever you have invested in now, whatever you're dealing with now, you are invested and you're ready to go. And when this flood comes, this is a good flood, not like a Noah flood. That's the difference too, right? The Noah flood was a murderous killing of everybody flood. This is a, well, wrath of God flood. This is just money coming and we can grab it if you know to grab it. So we're going to grab it and we're going to ride this we're going to ride this bad boy. Like I said, you're like a surfer. You're just waiting for this flood of money to come. When it comes, you're going to pop up on your board and ride that bad boy, okay? So today we learned about the Japan financial regulations. Last week we learned about, well, actually it wasn't even last week. Nah, it was a couple days ago. Fucking what's that shit? What are they called? Coinbase came out with the custodianship. So you see the regulations are happening. and the money is about to flood in. The money's about to flood in. So, guys, oh, yeah, I'm talking, drinking, you know what I mean? But let me get you out of here. This is 4th of July in America. This has been a great show. I enjoy doing that for you. Now, remember this. We have two sets of billionaires riding the tsunami here. We have the American ones and we have the Japanese ones now. Well, the Japanese ones are going to be on the way, but they're on the way. They're on the way. So, okay, guys. All right, enough talking. This has been Shamari Clark. This has been fun doing this for you. Guys, subscribe below. Help us out with our challenge. Go to Facebook or go to Twitter. Go to CB Newswire. Retweet all those tweets. Send those out. Put some cool hashtags on there so they get out to the people so they can learn something. Subscribe below. And, guys, I will see you tomorrow. This has been Shamari. Over and out.